Welcome back, football fans. If you enjoy reading matches before they happen, breaking down the rhythm of games, and understanding how outcomes are shaped long before the final whistle, then you are in the right place once again. Today's set of fixtures brings together very different styles of football. We have games built on home dominance, others shaped by tactical discipline, and some defined by control away from home. These are not matches decided by hype or reputation alone. They are decided by structure, momentum, and how teams manage key moments. Every prediction you are about to hear is based on how these games are most likely to unfold from the first minute to the last. Not rushed, not emotional, just football logic applied across 90 minutes. Stay with me all the way through, because each game adds another layer to the bigger picture. Let's begin. Aston Villa vs Everton. Correct score prediction, 2-1. Market pick, Aston Villa win or draw. This is the kind of match that thrives on intensity and atmosphere. One side steps onto the pitch with confidence built from strong home performances, while the other arrives with a mindset focused on resistance and discipline. From the opening moments, the tempo is expected to be assertive rather than frantic. The home side will look to establish control early, not by forcing the issue, but by keeping possession purposeful and pressing in the right areas. The goal is to make the opposition uncomfortable without exposing defensive gaps. The predicted 2-1 scoreline reflects a competitive contest rather than dominance. The away side is capable of responding, especially when given space to attack directly. However, sustained pressure over time tends to favor the team that dictates territory. What makes this matchup interesting is the balance between structure and urgency. The home side understands when to slow the game and when to accelerate it. That ability to change pace often creates openings that are difficult to defend. Defensively, this is not expected to be a perfect performance. Conceding once fits the narrative of a match where both teams have moments. However, the overall shape and recovery speed are enough to prevent further damage. The win or draw option aligns with the reality of the fixture. Even if the game becomes tight late on, the home side's control and composure should be enough to avoid defeat. This match is decided by timing, not chaos. Wolves vs Newcastle. Correct score prediction, 0-2. Market pick, Newcastle win. This fixture is shaped by contrast. One side often looks to absorb pressure and strike when opportunities arise. The other prefers to impose structure, intensity, and physical presence across the pitch. From early stages, the away side is expected to control key zones, particularly in midfield. By limiting passing options and forcing long clearances, they reduce the threat of sustained pressure against them. The predicted 0-2 scoreline reflects efficiency rather than excess. Chances may not come in waves, but when they do arrive, they are likely to be clear and decisive. This is a match where control matters more than possession statistics. Defensively, the clean sheet expectation comes from compactness. The away side does not overcommit unnecessarily. They press in numbers when needed and retreat as a unit when defending deeper. As the match progresses, frustration can grow for the home side. When early chances do not materialize, risks are taken. That is often when space opens up, and structured teams thrive in those moments. The second goal is likely to arrive as the game stretches. When lines widen and fatigue sets in, discipline becomes the difference. This is a controlled away performance that prioritizes result over spectacle. Lyon vs Brest. Correct score prediction, 2-0. Market pick, Lyon win. This fixture is built around authority at home. One side enters with confidence rooted in familiarity, while the other approaches the game knowing they must be perfect defensively to survive. From the opening phase, the home side is expected to dominate possession and territory. The focus is not on rushing attacks, but on moving the opposition side to side until gaps naturally appear. The predicted 2-0 scoreline reflects calm dominance. Goals are expected to come from sustained pressure rather than moments of chaos. Each breakthrough reinforces control rather than invites risk. Defensively, the clean sheet is a product of denial. By controlling the ball and limiting transitions, the home side reduces the number of situations where defensive scrambling is required. This match is likely to follow a steady rhythm. The first goal changes the dynamic, forcing the away side to take risks. That, in turn, opens more space and creates opportunities for the second goal. What stands out here is game management. Once ahead, the home side understands how to protect their lead without retreating completely. They continue to press intelligently, maintaining balance. This is a professional performance built on patience. Real Sociedad vs Barcelona. Correct score prediction, 1-2. Market pick, Barcelona win. This is one of the most tactically intriguing fixtures on the list. One side is known for structure and intensity at home, while the other brings a philosophy based on control, movement, and positional awareness. The predicted 1-2 scoreline suggests a challenging away match rather than a comfortable one. The home side is expected to compete aggressively, particularly in the first half, where energy levels are highest. What separates these teams is how they respond to pressure. The away side is better equipped to remain composed when pressed, recycling possession and waiting for the right moments to progress forward. Conceding one goal fits the narrative of a match played at high tempo. Home pressure, crowd influence, and quick transitions can all contribute to moments of vulnerability. However, the ability to respond after conceding is key. The winning goal is likely to come from patience rather than desperation. As the game progresses, spaces begin to appear, especially when the home side commits more bodies forward. This match is decided by understanding moments. Knowing when to press, when to slow the game, and when to strike makes all the difference. A narrow away victory reflects quality under pressure. AC Milan vs Lux. Correct score prediction 2-1. Market pick AC Milan win. This fixture blends control with challenge. One side arrives with clear expectations to dominate, while the other looks to disrupt rhythm and capitalize on mistakes. From the start, the home side is expected to push the tempo, pressing high and forcing turnovers in advanced areas. The objective is to establish authority early without becoming reckless. The predicted 2-1 scoreline reflects a match where dominance does not mean perfection. The away side is capable of finding a response, especially if given opportunities in transition. However, sustained pressure favors the home side. Their ability to recycle attacks, maintain territorial advantage, and apply continuous pressure eventually wears down resistance. Defensively, conceding once does not undermine the overall performance. It highlights the competitive nature of the match while reinforcing the idea that control does not always equal a clean sheet. The winning goal is likely to come during a phase where momentum is firmly established. When pressure becomes constant, mistakes follow. This is a match defined by persistence and structure rather than flair. Final thoughts. Every game today reflects a different side of football. Some matches are about home authority, others are about disciplined away control. Some are won through patience, others through timing. Correct score predictions are not about guessing. They are about reading how games breathe, how momentum shifts, and how teams react under pressure. Football rewards those who understand rhythm as much as talent. If you've stayed with me through all these fixtures, you're not just watching football, you're thinking football. Shout out to the fans. A huge shout out to everyone supporting this channel. Your views, comments, debates, and loyalty make this space what it is. Whether you follow for insight, learning, or pure love of the game, your support never goes unnoticed. If you enjoy deep football content that respects the intelligence of fans and looks beyond surface-level opinions, make sure you stay connected. More predictions, more analysis, and more big match breakdowns are always coming. Until next time, stay sharp, stay passionate, and keep enjoying the beautiful game.